All right. All right. So we're just trying to figure out what we're going to read. Did not know there was 2 books. So what trips me out is people are always stay. All right. So people are always trying to date, and they always have types. They always have, I want someone tall. I want someone short. I want someone big. I want someone small. Um, but they never take into consideration like things in the Bible. Okay. So 1 Samuel 15 or 16:7, and I read it's the NIV. It says, "But the Lord said to Samuel, do not consider his appearance or his height, for I have rejected him. The Lord does not look at things that people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at what's in his heart." Which I just think that's freaking neat. Give other people a chance. I mean, God doesn't make mistakes. I mean, I wasn't expecting to be with my husband. I was always into short guys. It is what it is. All right, so 16:7. So the other version I have is the King James version. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or the height of his stature, but because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looked. The Lord seeth not as man seeth, for a man looked on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh in the heart. All right, so yeah, that's the other reason why I like the NIV. Because I'm sorry I don't speak that way. I don't. It takes too long to process in my head and break it down, and then to be able to figure out what it's actually saying. But yeah, I like this version. Women are like, oh, my man needs to be at least 6 foot tall. Okay, well, my women need to be at least 120 pounds to hop on the scale. It goes both ways. You can't tell a man that you expect him to make so much money and be so tall and be able to lift this and do that, and you're not bringing anything to the table. You know? I mean, it's got to go both ways. All right. Be sure to fear the Lord and serve him faithfully with all your heart, and consider what great things he has done for you. Yet if you persist in doing nothing evil, if you persist on doing evil, both you and your kings will perish. Amen. This day the Lord will deliver you onto my hands. I will strike you down, I will cut off your head. This very day I will give you the carcasses of Palestine army, to the birds, to the wild animals, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel. That kind of hits a little deeper right now, right? With all this Palestine drama going on. David took his men with him and went out and killed 200 Palestinians and brought back their foreskins. Wow. But show me the unfailing kindness like the Lord's kindness, as long as I live, so that I may not be killed. Do not ever let anyone cut off your kindness for your family. There we go. This is 1 Samuel 24:13. As the old saying goes, from evildoers come evil deeds. So my hand will not touch you. I don't know, that one hits me a little different. Like, in my reading glasses. I mean, as the old saying goes, from evildoers comes evil deeds. So my hand will not touch you. May the Lord judge between you and me, and may the Lord avenge the wrongs you have done to me, but my hand will not touch you. I don't know. I mean, that's probably the only Bible verse that I can. Now, I just started reading, so, like, don't hold me to the fire. I don't understand what's going on all the time. It's not my thing. But what that says to me right now is like, you know, okay, so we all have past lives. I used to have a past, um, you know, drugs and sex and, you know, it's just if you hang around those types of people, that's the type of environment that you're inviting into your life. Um, I mean, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I mean, I'm not. But as the old saying goes, from evildoers comes evil deeds, so my hand will not touch you. That's like if you go to different kind of beaches and you see the hot men and the sexy women and you know they're living their lives and they're looking all cute and attractive and you're going to lust because you're human. You know, even a damn, looks good. You know, something. You put yourself in that environment. Now, I'm not saying become a nun or a Mormon or a monk and no. Although monks are freaks. My brother works with them, I know. But anyways, if you keep putting yourself around negative and spiteful and fucking horrible people, then you're gonna have a fucking horrible life. I mean, it is what it is. You know, you're trying to get out of the strip club, then stop hanging out with strippers. Stop dressing like one. I mean, shit, my brothers and I, we used to have what we called the Astroworld top. It's this tiny little blue top, and it was just like, it was, and it got us into Six Flags Astroworld and Waterworld every year. Never had to pay. Why do I bring that up? Because, I mean, it's a funny story. You know, we laugh about it now. Would I go back and change my life? I don't know. There's way, way, way too many horrible things. But I'm a believer that horrible things need to happen in life. And it just so happened that it happened to me, and I'm strong enough to handle it. So, que sera, sera. But I wouldn't wear the shirt now. I mean, because gravity and age are a bitch. But I don't know, it just you need to change your environment. So I'm working on my cursing. Will I ever stop cursing? Probably not. Because when I get mad it just comes out. Like horribly. But I mean You can only do what's best for you. All right. Joshua. All right. Be strong and courageous. Be careful to obey the law, my servant. Be careful to obey the law my servant message gives you. Do not turn from it, right or to the left. That you may be successful wherever you go. Keep this book of law on your lips and meditate on it day and night. So what that means is read a verse, read a chapter, read a book if it's a little book. Like, even if you just read all the way up to see another tiny number, like, do something. Like, engage yourself. You know, I look up, what do I look up? Bible verses of the day. And it gives me like 4 or 5 Bible verses every day, and sometimes I don't see anything that piques my interest, and I scroll on. Sometimes I see something, I'm like, Now, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but for me, like, I can read the same paragraph or the same verse, and it hits different. Like, whether I'm sad or irritated or happy or, anything. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. I like that. Aye. Rough. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Lukey Luke. Alright. So Joshua ordered the officers to the people,